Here at the 2012 CKFMS in St. Paul, Minnesota, we have Gray Cook and Jeff O'Connor giving us some extra ideas for the active straight leg raise correction.
One of the things you did with the get-up, because you, like myself, saw so many of the movement patterns that we work on the movement screen inherently right there in the get-up. Now, I personally got this problem. The biggest problem with my leg raise isn't so much the posterior tension, it's the fact that I just don't engage. And we've got lots of nice little tricks to engage, but that's almost the best self-help I've ever seen. And when you were talking me through that, and I think it was about 2 years ago, you were coaching me through my leg raise, it was actually pretty fatiguing, but you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. I gained mobility and don't feel like I stretched. Now, as you know, this drill builds on top of some other drills. Some foam rolling, some good static stretching, some body awareness is good, but as soon as you get in position, there's something this kettlebell adds to an active straight leg raise correction that I haven't seen in anything else, and it's the ability of that kettlebell to allow you to do rotation under tension. I think that's absolutely beautiful. So talk us through that. And
well, it's obviously explained a lot better on the DVD, but I don't work in a clinical setting, but I still have all the clinical issues. So I'm just looking for ways for within what we're doing anyway, for the athletes I train to be able to just check in real quick. Is my body working the same from one side to the other? Do I have my normal range of motion? And that kind of throws a speed bump if they don't. So they can stop and go to what one of their correctives would be before we condition. But this is sort of one of our standard movement prep type of things, just warm up, check in. So we're all doing get-ups anyway.
Right.
So the get-up honors the movement screen better than anything else I know. So we're just throwing a few more.
I thought the movement screen honored the get-up, but go ahead.
So all we're gonna do is what everybody's doing anyway. We're just gonna roll into a standard get-up position, press it up, lock it in. Big difference is that we're gonna go ahead and bring the legs into center line, and we're going to do something we're all familiar with, a leg raise. And there's lots of nice other little things we throw into the video, but one of the biggest high payoff things is actually linking this shoulder and this hip together with a little bit of internal and external rotation. We're just tying everything together in front, tying everything together in the back. And for whatever reason, this seems to be a very high payoff for both shoulder mobility people and for active straight leg raise people.
And those are the two mobility things that catch individuals. I think the rotations that Jeff is adding here actually don't just put tension in the prime movers, they require our stabilizers. Your rotator cuff and your deep hip rotators, your pelvic floor and your core, we're having to make subtle adjustments. And so making those interact actually creates stability and input. Stability and input remove the tension from your, say, hamstrings or gastroc. Note a few things. He held that leg very, very straight. That's unbelievably difficult for me, but the bell makes it easier. And it's better to have my leg less than vertical with a straight knee than achieve vertical with a bent knee. So I can get some of those ankle circles and the hip rotations and everything. The second thing is his foot that was on the ground, the bent leg, he was coaching me yesterday. I didn't have any sense of how hard I was pushing down with my foot. The minute he said lighten that foot, I grounded my back, and literally I think I was a little bit more balanced. So, a lot of us who are tight are going to turn that foot on the ground into a bridge that doesn't need to be there, and that was an awesome coaching cue too. So that load and the fact that we've got a point of stability in the shoulder really helps a lot of things. Here's what we do with corrective strategy. Do it on both sides. If you've got an asymmetry, that may magnify the asymmetry. If you don't have an active straight leg raise problem, sample it so you can coach it better, but it's not going to be much for you. It's going to be just a walk in the park. If you do have an active straight leg raise problem, try some of the basic drills first, add this on top, your awareness, your stability is going to go through the roof.
What you said.
Thanks.
If you're interested in corrections for the active straight leg raise, take a look at 2 of our DVD products, Secrets of the Hip and Knee and Kettlebells from the Ground Up 2, both available for purchase through functionalmovement.com. If you have topics you'd like to see us address in future episodes of FMS Unplugged, please email your ideas to info@functionalmovement.com.